Hello everyone, this is the Lord's Legion yet again with another countdown. In this case it'll be the top 10 Avengers Alliance potential Lockbox heroes. Now before we get started, I'd like to point out two rules that will be major factors within this list. Number 1, it depends on the character's likeliness of being potential Lockbox heroes. And second of all, it's my opinion and the characters that I actually want to see playable through the game. So without further ado, let's get on to the countdown. So at number 10 we have Carnage himself. Now the only reason why he's at the bottom of the list is because the developers themselves say that it's near impossible for Carnage to be playable. However, I'm gonna come to a disagreement on this one, as they could literally make a Spec Ops about the Axis storyline, in which they're both heroes and villains get inverted and Carnage becomes a good guy. Like this, the potential's just there. They could just write a story about Carnage getting inverted, and by the time everyone gets reverted, Carnage in some way or another is unable to revert back into his killing ways. So if they can adapt that into a story just to give him an excuse to be playable, then I'd be down for that. And seeing Carnage being playable with the amount of moves he could do, it will be really fascinating to watch, and it'll be really fun to play as Cletus Cassidy. And at number 9 we have Darken, who is the son of Wolverine and the Dark Wolverine for the Dark Avengers. Now again, Darken is low on the list, mainly because although it's pretty likely that he will be a future hero, I just really don't think he's gonna be that interesting, and he will probably end up being just another Wolverine clone. However, there are slight leeways into this, I guess, and it's pretty interesting to see Darken become playable, even if he's just Darken and not the Dark Wolverine like how he is in this game. But if Playdom can really do something with this character and make him unique, then why not? I mean, Darken seems like a relatively interesting character and he's quite the anti-hero, so yeah, why not? And at number 8 we have Nebula, who is the daughter of Thanos and the half-sister of Gamora. Now this is a relatively kick-ass choice, because not only is Guardians of the Galaxy 2 going to be somewhere down the line, but also considering how Nebula is rumoured to be a new member in the sequel, it actually makes a lot of sense for Playdom to just put her as a Lockbox hero. And it would be really amazing to see. And Nebula, although I don't know that much about her, I think she has quite potential to be a Lockbox hero in the future. And not only that, I think she has quite the potential in my eyes. And she also seems pretty likely as well in this case. So for number 7, I've chosen Khan. Now to be honest, Khan is probably one of the more redeemable characters onto this list, because he's not technically that bad of a villain. But honestly, he would be really kick-ass to see in the game, especially as a Lockbox hero for the future. Not only that, he's probably also one of the more likely characters onto this list. And like how I said with Nebula, I don't know too much about Khan per se, because to be fair, he is a new character that hasn't been around for this long. But hey, if they want to expand the new character some more and show us how kick-ass Khan can really be, then I don't see why not put him as a Lockbox hero. Number 6 we have Baron Zemo. To be honest, Baron Zemo doesn't really seem that likely on the surface. However, he has been in the Thunderbolts before, and we all know what the Thunderbolts are. Pretty much former villains that try to want to redeem themselves, though with Zemo it's quite complicated. However, I think because of the incursions that are happening within the game, it kind of gives Baron Zemo an actual motivation as to why he wants to join S.H.I.E.L.D. and become a character that we can actually play as. And to be honest, I would love to be Baron Zemo and what he could bring to the table as a villain. Not to mention, out of all the characters from Captain America, villain-wise, like Red Skull, Viper, Grim Reaper or whatever, to be fair, Baron Zemo seems like the only exceptional character that could be on here. At number 5 we have the Mandarin. Now originally he was going to be way low on the list, But the more I think about it, the more amazing this could be, both story-wise and gameplay value. Because not only could he actually fit into the story well, as he's trying to fix the incursions that are going on, but it also gives him the motive to join S.H.I.E.L.D., or at the very least make an alliance with them. And not only that, with the 10 rings he possesses, he could literally be the next Doom and Kang and be in like the singular villain that only he and the Agent can team up as. This would be really brilliant, and with so many rings at his disposal, it really gives him a lot of variety of what he could do with in terms of powers, and it'll just be really fun to be the Mandarin and destroy everyone. So at number 4 we have Curse. Now to be honest, he's probably one of my anticipated characters to be there, because there's a lot more to Curse in the comics than you'd think, like from for the Dark World. For starters, he actually has a redemption story, and in the story in this game they could literally make him redeem himself by wanting to kill Malekith, because Malekith's just wanting to rule the world for his own deeds instead of actually wanting to help the Dark Elves. And not only that, it gives Curse a reason, because he is a loyal Dark Elf himself, and also he feels betrayed by Malekith because he became this monstrosity that he's become. And not only that, it would be relatively fun to be Curse anyway. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a tyrant? Number 3, Mystique. Now, it's really surprising how she has yet to be a Lockbox hero, and how she became a villain for the actual game for so long. And the reason as to why is probably because of how Playdom is struggling to get through the shapeshifting aspect of Mystique. Though if given a right actual direction for the character, Mystique would be a literal beast. Not to mention her abilities to even heal and even weapons mastery. She would actually be really fun to be, and having another female like villain would really be exciting to see. For number 2 we have Ronan. Now again, Ronan is really amazing, not only as a character but as a boss as well. Like, he is such a beast, and he's probably one of the more likely characters to become a Lockbox hero in the future. And it would be really good to see, because like I said, he is really powerful. And not only that, he just wants to do the right thing and get his rightful place to become the Accuser again, because in this version he has lost his title, and that's the thing he desires more than anything. So if he makes an alliance with S.H.I.E.L.D., then it'd be really good to see Ronan have an actual motive as to why he want to join S.H.I.E.L.D. And with that, then it's a win-win. And finally, we have number 1, we have Dr. Octopus. Already we have Superior Spider-Man, so why not have the OG Octavius and have the real Dr. Octopus? Now, he already has a reason as to why he should join S.H.I.E.L.D. because of the incursions, and he's actually trying to prevent them. And not only that, we already have majority of the Sinister Six members already in the game being playable as Lockbox heroes. So why not just get the actual leader and put him as a Lockbox hero? I mean, it just boggles my mind a little, and it'll be really great to see Doc Ock as a playable character. I mean, enough said. So with that being said, I'm going to bring this countdown to a close. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all on my next videos. Take care now.